Hello everyone, Kimata here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Mega Man 3. Let's take on this newcomer, whoever he is. He's following the same strategy as that other guy. I have tested it out, and the only weapons that appear to work on the guy are the basic plasma cannon and the top spin. But now, plot. Wiley, with an E, ran off with Gamma? What? Well, you see, the plot of this game is that after being beaten by Mega Man twice, Wiley, with an E, came to Dr. Light saying that he reformed his ways, and wanted to work together with Light to create a giant peacekeeping robot, which was Gamma. And he just now stole it. So, welcome to the Wiley Castle. Wiley with an E, that is. After the Dark Robot stages, you might be wondering just what might be awaiting you in here, but yeah. Got a free extra life there. Another free life, thank you, enemy. Or was at the top? No, they're both enemies, so I guess it doesn't matter. And the developers just give up and give you a free E-Tank. How about that? Water! Camera is kind of off-center a little bit. Also, penguins from Mega Man 1. Kind of. I don't need an extra life. You can use the hard knuckle to break those walls down. I will go after that energy tank though. So, demonstration. It's some remote control rocket knuckle. Punch. Energy tank it. Refill up the hard knuckle. That boa is screwing with me. There we go. No, I already picked it up. There we go. Yeah. Oh. I was going to completely ignore you, but no. Blocks! Not the blocks! Actually, this isn't so... What? What? I just teleported! And boss time already? Let's see, what else did I fill up? Magnet Missile. And now it's time for the first Wily boss. Going down! This drone! Which is completely invincible. Instead, you have to destroy these turtles. They're weak to the Shadow Blade, but the top spin works just as well. And those little water currents don't damage you at all. They just push you around. And that's that. Next stage. Vertical climb! Oh. Yeah, these things are back. Whip energy there if you really want it. An extra life if you really want it, but I think I'm doing fine. Yeah, this stage is actually really short. Because of that, though, there's no checkpoint. This seems familiar. Base! Oh. Now it's time for another Rush Jet section, where the developers really do give up. They give you not one, but 2 free energy tanks. It's almost like they're trying to tell you something. And that's that. This room also seems familiar. Those blocks also seem familiar. Yes, it's time for Yellow Devil Mark II, which is easier than the first incarnation. The eye will always appear in the same place, and you can actually get multiple hits on it with good timing. Ow. That was not good timing. It's weak to the hard knuckle. Oh. Yeah, it's weak to the hard knuckle. I'm hating myself because I interrupted myself. I'm not sure if it also deals as much damage as the as its original incarnation. But yeah, see, double hit. Triple hit? Oh. Not quite fast enough. Ow. I have the energy tanks, so I'm going to use them. And that's a wrap. Next stage. Hi there. Goodbye. Yeah, they're swapping energy to the right there, which I actually might want to get for the hard knuckle. It's kind of, at this point it's actually kind of funny because you need to use hard knuckle to break the walls to get ammo for a hard knuckle. But there we go. Oh no! Ow. Fuck. Well, that was depressing. Couldn't even catch onto the ladder in time. You go away now. Yes, they actually did give up and give you yet another energy tank. There's no shortage of them in this castle. It's like it's not even trying anymore. The grenades! They just keep coming. Free life. Nah, I don't need that badly. I could use that weapon energy though. I'm out of here. Some games can slow down here about the grenades. Completely ineffective Below Joe. And what are these things? Goodbye. And another. Goodbye. We're almost at the end here, so... That was embarrassing. Oh. Awkward checkpoint is awkward. Right. let's try this again. And yes, there was technically a ceiling to that room. You could jump through it, as long as you were below. Platforms! Don't want to keep wasting my hard knuckle. I actually kinda need that. This is not a hard platforming section. I am just screwing up rather badly. See? Not that hard at all. Yeah, I think that's worth the risk. Oh no, it was here that I got the 3 energy tank. Yeah. 1, 2. And there it is again! Look at that! And now it's time for the 3rd boss. Copy Trio, who is weak to Search Snake. He also has no invincibility frame, so he dies really easily to the Search Snake. He also always appears in that top section there, so... Right then. I actually don't think I'm gonna be in Rush Trade anymore for this, castle. And now we have... Junk Golems. They hurl the junk cubes at you, the debris of which will actually hurt you. Also, if a cube actually happens to fall while they're, as you kill them, the cube will still get chucked at you. So, what awaits us in this boss corridor? That doesn't look good. It's boss rush time! Get ready. Give me a moment, that is.
Now I've got your power!
Well, that was something. But now we can finally move on. Some, recharge. The Carnival coming up. And that's it. Final boss time! Where you get even more goodies. Shot blades. Why not? So it doesn't go to waste. It is now boss time against, this thing. Which actually kind of looks like one of the enemies, that would be in, Metroid, Zero Mission. This first turret is weak to Shadow Blade. And now it's time for the actual Wily boss. This one is weak to Hard Knuckle. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, the constant pellets. I end up not paying attention to them. It's not a harsh fight overall, I just die because I don't pay attention to the pellets, and they actually do quite a bit of damage. I also love the remote control property of the R-Knuckle. And that's that. Places, please! The show must go on! It's a trap! Real final boss time. And they really didn't give up. Alright then. Time to fight Gamma. And that's about it. This part is weak to the Shadow Blade and something else I can't remember at this particular moment. So there's no reason to really use anything but the Shadow Blade. But now, Phase 2. And yes, those spikes are indeed instant death. This part is weak to the Search Snake and Top Spin. Provided you can actually hit with a Top Spin, it will finish up the rest of his life bar in one stroke. It only ended up killing me instead. What? Seems like everything is going wrong in this part. Well, maybe not everything, but... There we go. It's finally done. There's the beg for mercy, and the castle decides to collapse. Crunch! Oh no! That looks kind of familiar. And yes, Doctor Wily with an E is gone. He's totally different from Dr. Wily with no E, that's for sure. What does IBN stand for anyway? I wonder who brought you here. Hey, Whistle! The Whistle brought me here! Or it could have been Proto Man. Who? robot's made by Dr. Wright instead of Light. Well, it's the same thing, but still. This is actually a nice little tune. Roll! We can't forget about her. Former assistant. Doesn't it still work for Dr. Light? And never revealed until now, Proto Man. He went to the sky. That's great. But enough of that! Jesse credits music! So that was Mega Man 3. It's actually one of my more favorite Mega Man games to play through every so often. Yeah, it's actually got a pretty decent soundtrack. The Doc Robot stage idea is actually kind of an interesting concept. It actually kind of ends up making Mega Man 3 one of the longer Mega Man games to play through. It is kind of funny how the Wiley Castle is actually easier than the Doc Robot stages for the most part. But as you saw from what I did, that means nothing. This game's also got really good music too. And the weapons are actually pretty useful. Except for Spark Shock. There's no redeeming that weapon. I would say more, but I'm too busy bopping my head to the music here. That's it for Mega Man 3. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play project, and I will see you in the next one. Take care now. I don't see you dancing to the music, viewers.